Network. Welcome back. As it's been a minute since I've been on the Rick Dog Network airwaves. I think everything's up and running. Oh my god, it's been so difficult. I am terrible at this all of a sudden. So I haven't been on in a while. I try to go on the weekends at least, as I've been working full time. But now, the technical side, I couldn't get it last weekend, so I didn't want to come on. Couldn't get the sound, and then this weekend, finally, I think I got it. I think you could see me. I think you could hear me. And so now I could get back to playing some baseball. Welcome in. Talking some baseball, because I feel like nothing has changed with the White Sox since the last time I've been on. They're probably around 500. They're still playing bad baseball. And then there's still people who believe that they just got to get hot at the end, or there's so many emotions that are with the White Sox right now, which has made it for a very interesting season. Well, it's been interesting. It's been disappointing for most Sox fans, frustrating. It's been difficult, but the team has not lived up to expectations from top to bottom. That's the management, the training staff. Everybody has failed miserably. At least I would say. They put a tag on this team as we're take a look at my road to the show, my road to the Hall of Fame. We'll be watching the Rick Dog Network on the mound and talking some White Sox baseball. But when this team, beginning of the season, we were sold a bag of goods. I think we all bought it. And a lot of Sox fans are frustrated. If you go on Facebook or any sort of social media at all, it's been ugly when it comes to the White Sox. If I know a lot of people from the outside looking in, just like, you're just a 500 team. What's the big deal? No. This is a team that should be playing much better. So for whatever reason, injuries and a lot of bad baseball, they find themselves, not playing up to expectations, but still in a spot where they could still, make a run for it. So it's a very weird spot to be in. Some people remain optimistic. Some people could see that this team, the way I feel about it is, I show all the faith. I'm there, rah, let's go. Let's turn this around. Let's go get it. Make me a believer. I have faith that they could still do that. But, the realist inside of me, we're going to face off against Lucas Giolito, against the Rick Dog Network. I'll be pitching. I got my pitching gear. So I'm a two-way sensation. Hey, welcome in. Hi, Johnny. Welcome to the Dog Network. So we're talking some baseball, mostly White Sox baseball. We'll be playing some baseball. As I make my first pitch in a while. And it's the ball. Low. But the White Sox have been disappointing, not from the standpoint of a record or anything like that, but, as a baseball. Whoa. Is that sputtered? Let's see if I could gather myself here. 2-0. Ooh, moved it in. Hey, thank you for following along here in the network. The White Sox have played bad baseball from a mental standpoint, and that's tough to watch, as a fan. You could tell when you're watching some bad baseball, bad base running, mental mistakes most of the time. The White Sox have been beating themselves 90% of their losses. So when teams come to face us, they're not too scared. They're just like, you know what? These guys will beat themselves. So that's whether or not we come back and jump over Cleveland and Minnesota to win the division or hang around for a wild card spot, which I don't see happening either way. I feel like they're going to fall short, and we're going to have to change some things here in the offseason. I just don't see it. It's just a lack of heart and effort, which is surprising. You don't usually see that from a Sox team or a Chicago team. But that's what it looks like. That's what it ends up looking like. It may be a lot of injuries, a lot of things holding these guys back, which is frustrating. So you understand that as a smart fan, that there's a lot more and meets the eye with this team, but that doesn't make it any better to swallow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a diehard White Sox fan. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love them. So we talk a lot of White Sox. You know, I also I pay attention a lot to the American League, so I'm an American League fan most of the time. I live on the north side, grew up on the north side of Chicago, where the Cubbies play. So I dabble in Cubdom. You know, sometimes I want to be as stupid. I'll leave it alone because the Sox suck right now. A Dodger fan. Los Dodgers, the hottest team in baseball, right? They get the best record, if I'm not mistaken. The more and more I think about it, I hung it a bit. Back to track. He makes the play. Yes. From us. Welcome in. Thank you for joining me. Not the first that's coming from Australia. That's amazing. I've never been, but that sounds awesome. Welcome. I think, I feel like the time difference usually makes it good for people from Australia. Well, welcome in. Thank you for tuning in and talking some baseball. Where it looks like the Dodgers. The more and more I think about it, I feel like the Dodgers have a good chance to go, and they just seem like a powerhouse all the time. Early on, it really looked like in the American League, the Yankees were just going to steamroll everybody and get there. But I don't know, they're starting to fade a little bit, come back down to earth. So there's a few hot teams. As being an American League Central fan, my money is that ball's hit deep, but it'll stay in the yard. We'll take it. One down. I look like Cleveland is going to be the team in the Central, so watch out for Cleveland. They have a really good bullpen, and so I don't know why. I think they're just going to whip our ass at the end of it. Cleveland, New York, Houston's really tough. So that's who I feel in the American League. But the Dodgers, I was thinking early on the Braves are going to come storming back like they did last year, but I don't know if they're going to get as hot as they did last year. And the Mets, right? The Mets are playing pretty well. There's a couple teams. So who's your favorite? No, it's going to be Cleveland. It's going to be Cleveland. That bullpen is tough. Every time we face them and we get like into the 6th or 7th inning, we can't do anything. And they've had good pitching here for a little while. And then they have good starters as well. They have, Plesac. They have Jack Trevor Bauer and McKenzie. They got some good stuff working for them over there. So I'd watch out for Cleveland. I always ask this question. So you're a Dodger fan. Who's your favorite players from the Dodgers? So I always go through some of my favorite players from that organization. And I always try to think back, who's my favorite Dodgers? I don't know. That's I gotta think back to the think tank in that one. Who's some Dodgers? Let me know. I know obviously Kershaw is the easy answer. Big time. Always a fan of the pitchers. He gone. So I got him. But I don't got too many Dodgers I could think of that are in my memory bank. All time. I want all time, and then you could say right now. I need you to refresh my memory because who are some old timers? Obviously, I'll go back old school, all the way back to Brooklyn. My favorite Dodger would be Jackie Robinson. That's an easy one for me. I'm trying to think back like in the early 90s when I was a youngster. Some guys, because I know I'm just forgetting some people. Ooh, wasn't Hershiser there? I'd probably say Hershiser. It's 3-1 here. It's a nothing game. Here on the Rick Dog Network. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining. Thank you for following along as I let him off the hook, and he's going to trot down with a walk. First base runner. here. I'm not. Can't get it going here on the mound. Let's see if I can find my stuff. I'm just kind of spinning it up there. There we go. That was a good pitch. 100-mile-per-hour fastball. As I have Pedro Martinez pitching motion on the mound. And I'm also a shortstop. Two-way player. Oh, here we go. Kershaw, Bellinger, Justin Turner, all studs. I hung that one, but I think it's going to stay in that short fence over there, as that's one down. Why such a blank on Los Dodgers? Is that? I feel like that might be a picturing like maybe a Don Mattingly. Yeah, me neither. Jackie Robinson's a stud, so you don't have to remember any more than that. He pretty much the best. Well, that's all right. Welcome in. Oh God, how about who's some of your? Whips it to first on the run, and they got him. That's two down here. Oh boy, it's good to be back. I haven't been on the airwaves here for a couple weeks. It's been probably a month or so, all along the board. Get back to work full time in the film industry here in Chicago, so that'll eat up all your time. So now I'm trying to go on the weekends. Had some technical difficulties the last couple. Oh, couldn't get that one. Let's see if there's anybody over there. Oh, couldn't get him. So I couldn't get the sound last week. I couldn't get the vision. I couldn't get the visuals. I think I look good. I think I sound. Let me know. Give me thumbs up or thumbs down. Always talking White Sox baseball here. Some of my Sox favorites. I was just about to go into. We're on the same page here. My favorite all-time player is the Big Hurt, Frank Thomas. That's an easy one for me. Favorite pitcher. Oh my God, I have to plug some things in here. Oh God. Boom. Thank God. Favorite pitcher is Mark Burley. Oh, that one's in the dirt. Oh, got some trouble brewing here. Second and third. Let me think. Favorite player all time is Frank Thomas, Mark Burley. I love some Ozzie Guillen. And, there's a bunch of White Sox players. Harold Baines, old-time players. Carlton Fisk. Now I really love. Oh, he got it. He's all jacked up as he pitch shot at that one. I don't know if you can hear me. I'll repeat everything. Got some ads going on right now. Stand by. We got to pay the bills around here, as they like to say in the industry. But it's the Big Hurt, Frank Thomas. One of the greatest right-handed hitters. He's very underrated all around. Power, hitting, because he came up. Welcome back. Yeah, I was saying that Frank Thomas is my favorite player of all times. And then I think he's a very underrated. Oh, watch. Let that one slip. Underrated player because he played in the steroid era where a lot of people trumped him with their numbers. The Mark McGuires and guys every year would beat him out, like Jason Giambis. And always end up going to the All-Star games instead of the Big Hurt. When the Big Hurt, Frank Thomas would always have the same numbers pretty much every year. He had a lull there where he felt the pressure. Oh, yeah. Thank you on the thumbs up. Appreciate that. And then my favorite pitcher of all time in a White Sox uniform turns out now to be Mark Burley. Just love watching him and the things that he did. Perfect games, the no-hitters, the defense that he played, some of the highlight reels. His opening day appearances were great. So I love Mark Buehrle, old school guy. His Black Jack McDowell was a great pitcher. Some Bobby Jinks in there. Just a 1-year stint, but what he did that World Series run for the White Sox was unforgettable. And then Jose Contreras, another pitcher. But some of my favorite hitters like Carlton Fisk, and Harold Baines, Paulie Konerko. I love it. Now, I would have to say my current favorite player. I don't know. It's tough to go against. If I could play any position, what would it be? Well, it's an interesting question. It would have to be. It's interesting. I love playing in this game. Oh, that's a little senile base hit. In this game, I love playing shortstop because you're involved in almost every play, right? Being in that position, it feels like every ball is going to come to you. I felt like in real life, I always wanted to play center field and be a great center fielder like Ken Griffey Jr. as I got him. End of the fourth. I was a good catcher. I didn't want to play catcher, though. I wanted to be on the field. But I always wanted to be a leadoff hitter and a center fielder. Going out to the ballpark all the time and seeing how the crowd reacts to the fielders, like the right fielder and the left fielder, every time they come out after a big play. So it might even be a corner outfielder because they get, right field. All right, I take it all back. I would love to play right field in Wrigley Field because of the way the crowd is there and the way you come out and interact with them is no greater place. So that would be the one position I would like to play. Oh, I play baseball. I'm first baseman and a center fielder. Oh, lefty. Yep, first baseman's usually lefty. Center fielder. So, what do you bat in the lineup is the question. I always wanted to be a 1-2-3 hitter somewhere in that Oh, that ball's deep. Way back. Another great play at the track. So my guy's throwing the leather out there. Nice play. 2 or 1, copy that. So you got you're a good speed guy. I like to get out. I always wanted to be up in the lineup because it felt good to come up in that first inning. If not, you just sit around and wait for your at-bats. Or else I'd like to bat 9. It's either 1 or 9 because of the speed. I feel like I had a good eye at the plate, so I would take a few pitches, let my team, I was a good leadoff man. So I like leading off. Lead off, right field. Just like I would like to be like a Roberto Clemente type because I formerly had a cannon. Oh! I think he got underneath that one. Oh, he died. He belly flops. Make a play out there. What was that? I'm not going to talk schmack. It's probably gas from all the other play, but he just flopped on that one. Carson Kelly with a double. I feel like, he could have made a play here. Oh, he stinks. He gave it an effort. He gave an effort. What do you think out there, Johnny boy? You think he could have made a play here? What do you think? Just like I said, I'm a two-way player. I play shortstop. I got big-time numbers. We'll see after this game. I'm going to grab a bat, take some hacks out. What's the numbers here? Let me see. That was only the second hit of the game. So, all right. At least it wasn't it. I'm just throwing my own pitches. I'm not even listening to my catcher here. Just going to get it on the mound. The pimp juice, as I like to say, the Thug Thizzle. Welcome in to the network. Yep. I think he could have caught it. That's what I think. Change up 2-2. 1 down here. Bottom of the 5th. It's a nothing game. Nothing changes here. I don't get too much run support. And my record always shows that. So, I mean, my ERA is probably somewhere near 1 something. but my record's always around 500 for some reason. My team's playing a lot better here in Road to the Show, as this season we actually have a chance to make a run at the division. There you go. So you're a lefty pitcher. Always a little different. Don't worry, I feel like lefties, you don't have to worry about dominating breaking stuff or because, I don't know, it's more about placing everything. That's why I love Mark Burley. The guy threw no harder than 89, 90 miles per hour, but he still, and his breaking ball wasn't, the nastiest, but it was on point every time. So the lefties that could pinpoint are difficult to face. Obviously, if you're a power thrower, that helps too, but I'd save my arm. What's your pitch selection? As I caught a lot, I could tell what kind of pitcher you are. 2-2. When I was a young whippersnapper, I used to I would be catching most games. Oh, that's driven into the corner. But he's right there. That'll end the fifth. Yes. My favorite pitch would always that curveball, the 12-6. That's probably why I had shoulder issues. That's probably why I had shoulder surgery. I pitched a lot in Little League going into high school. Too many innings, and my coaches relied on my break. It's interesting. Relied on my breaking pitch. Growing up in Chicago, playing a lot of baseball games in Little League against a lot of good hitting, Latin-style hitters on the north side of Chicago. So everybody could hit a fastball. So if you had a nasty curveball at 12, 13 years old, you were used a lot. And I threw some stuff. So now, as I got older, like in midway through high school, I had shoulder issues and had shoulder surgery. So that's what that does. Two-seam. Oh, yeah. Two-seam. That's a good one. Curveball, changeup, four-seam fastball. Those are my pitches. Those are mine as well. I try to mix in a slider, too, because a slider's a good put-away pitch. You could just leave it on that end. Dives. Almost never throw it for a strike, but it always looks like a strike. But my favorite pitch, probably that curveball. That nasty breaker that goes, it would look like it's coming at your face and that kind of breaks back into the zone. You get them that jelly leg. It was always fun. Get a good hitter to look like the pitcher's going to hit him that end up a strike. Like, what the? It was always, here it comes right here. Oh, I hung it. Got to make a play. Fires. Got him. Yes. I think he was safe. That's what I think. But there's no replay here. No. As I slipped the ref 20 before the game. As Big Mike Trout comes up. He changes number, a la Kobe Bryant late in his career. As he digs in, as he's hit some bombs off me, and that's got to get over there. So that's an easy play to end a 6. Pitching a gem here. I don't have my great stuff, but I'm holding him to nada on 2 hits. What do I? Yeah, that's okay. Practicing the slider. What's the keys to the slider? I wouldn't throw too many sliders right now. As a youngster, sounds like you are. I'd be throwing more changeups. Less stress on your arm, especially from a lefty. If you, I don't know, let's pinpoint. Get that fastball in and out. Just to location your fastball is the key to your game. Then as you get a little older and people start taking and waiting for that fastball, you could slip in a changeup every now and then. Then, when you get them, as you get a little older, then you really need that breaking ball. So I'd save it for when you really need it. Changeup. Good changeup. It's probably the most devastating pitch. I used to go with the circle change. Let it sit and then just kind of throw it like a fastball, and it just dies, drops off the plate at the end. Here it comes. That was a curve. Here comes the two-seamer. Ooh, that was a good pitch. I missed my spot, but it ended up being a good pitch. Let's see if we could put him away here. 3-2 count. Gas. Got a piece of it. 101. A little battle here. As I missed there. Ball 4. Whew. He's working out there. This will probably be my last inning, as Rendon has taken me deep a few times in my career as well. So there's a ground ball. He flips it. He slaps it. Rub it down. Double play. Thank you. It's just my new hat to the arsenal. I just got it. My new socks. The socks got my money. That's why it's frustrating. I get all my hats, all my gear, and then we're 500. That's it's White Sox have it tough, man. If they're not over 500, we're not going to show up, and we're not going to buy your shit. We're not going to put up with it. Like, you guys are playing like shit. I'm not buying your stuff. We're not going to the ballpark, spending $50 for a hot dog. Not going to happen. They're lucky they're hovering around 500, so they're having an okay show up at the gates this year. But if they go 15, 20, oh, that ballpark could be empty. Ooh, you better believe it. Sox fans are ruthless, and they're showing it this year. As they're frustrated. They're not happy with the lack of hustle, which turns out to look like if these guys are hurt and they're not playing 100%, that's one thing. But I think these guys aren't giving everything, so that's frustrating to see. These guys, I hate to say the old cliche, these guys get paid a lot of money to go out there and play a little child's game. And just come on. It's not even about hustle. How about be focused? How about that? Understanding how many outs there are, how to run the bases. You guys, man, there's things I would be teaching to my Little League team that I don't have. I've never been a Little League coach. That's just a saying. I've been a coach in high school before, but that's going to get down. That may score a run. Is he still digging for it out there? This is going to give them the lead as I pitch my heart out here, but dadgummit, I might get the L here. You know how many times this has happened to me? Man, let's take a look at that one. I think he could have caught this shit. Sorry for swearing. He took a horrible angle. Number 92. Anytime you wear the thank you for getting me out of here, as this is Snyder, as Tony La Russa is still the manager. This is like 3 or 4 years into the future, but he just sleeps in the dugout in a training room the whole time, and then if they really need him, Snyder runs in there and asks him what he needs. But now they take me out of this game. Oh, brother. Hopefully these guys could come back and get me a no decision, because this is a tough one. They don't. Is Joe Madden still in Anaheim? As I get the frickin' loss, 1-0. That's like brother. Oh my goodness. Get the tough L. Frustrating. As I'll grab a bat and I'll play DH. As I haven't had a bat here in a couple weeks. Oh boy, I'm gonna be rusty. Rusty McGee. Sit back, relax, and strap it down. As we have White Sox baseball coming your way. We're talking some baseball. So who do you think's going to win the World Series this year? Who's your team? Who do you got? I haven't bet on it. I have a bet on maybe Cleveland winning the division, but that's it. The more and more I think about it, I think it's going to be the Dodgers. Something about those Dodgers is Patrick Sandoval is Pablo's younger brother on the mound. As here we go. Look at the numbers. He's having a huge year offensively. As we're about 100 games in to the season here. Trying to hang in there for the division. As we're probably either right a few games back. I haven't checked the standings in a while. So here's my first at bat in a while. Ducks on the pond. I have a job to do here. Oh, I might have got underneath that. Dadgummit. See if you tag. Nope. Couldn't get it done. I have the idea. I have no idea. I'm biased. I hear you. Some people have a feeling. Damn, I could have drove that pitch out of the park, and I just missed it. See what I could do here. We're up 2-1 early in this one. Good. Nasty change. 0-1. I should probably take a couple pitches here since I haven't swung a bat in a while. Oh, that's a good pitch. 0 for 2. I'm a little bit off here, so at least we have the lead. Let's see if I can get it going. That's in. I think the last time I was playing, I had pushed the difficulty up, both pitching and offensively. Maybe all-star for hitting and then Hall of Fame for pitching. So trying to make it as realistic as possible so that bats become, ooh, I was out in front of that changeup. You know, you just have to be a little more patient at the plate, wait for your pitch, and drive it, as he has good power numbers in this season. So I wait for a pitch up and away, and I'm usually trying to drive it towards the opposite field. That's well hit. Deep. The track. He jumps, and it's gone. Yes, you can put it on the board as he jumped. It went off his head. And then into it, didn't really, off his glove, into the seats. What an exciting blast. This is my first game back. Look, he gets a little chuckle from the managers. We'll take another look at that one, folks. I think he missed home plate there, but we won't tell anybody. Yes, thank you for tuning in. Welcome in, Brian. Welcome. This is my first at-bat in weeks as I got a Jose Canseco home run there. 1 for 3. Oh, man, that was going on. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome to the network. Oh, what a blast. Oh, I just drove that one to that short fence out of there. He ran out of room. Ooh, just a little tardy on that one. That was easy out. Whew, got a little swingy on that one. That was a good pitch. As welcome into the network as we're talking baseball. Right? I'm a Sox fan, diehard Sox fan. We've been talking Los Dodgers. So I have a feeling they're getting hot. They may be the team to worry about, obviously, right? They're always the team timeout. That was a good pitch to hit, and he just snuck it by me. Let me know who you're rooting for. Let me know who you have this year. Who do you think is going to win the World Series? Early on, I was feeling like the Braves. That's 0-2. That's an easy pick, right? But I don't know. Things have changed as the season goes a little deeper. Never could tell in baseball. That's a beautiful thing. That's a little low, 1-2. Let's see if I could fight my way back to this one. Trying to get a gauge on who's going to get hot late in this one. As I have 42 big home runs on the season. It's 2-2. They've been tearing the cover off the ball. Timeout. Yeah, you know what? Settle down, announcer. If I want to step out twice, I can. I'm sorry you have dinner reservations. Just fouls that one off. Staying alive. Who do we got out there, folks? Who do you think's going to do it all? Early on, it looked like the Yankees were just going to run away with it, but they're starting to come back down to earth. I wouldn't be surprised if Houston knocks them off in the playoffs. Right, like Houston, and then I'm afraid of the Dodgers in the National League, and also the Braves for some reason. Got me with a good hard fastball. It's nasty and in on the knees. I don't like it. I don't like it there as I'm a switcher. Oh, it's okay, Johnny. Go get it. Thank you for tuning in. Hopefully I'll be back on tomorrow morning, as I'll be a weekend warrior here, as I have now a full-time gig working in the film industry in Chicago. So that'll take up my Monday through Fridays. I used to be on every day here early on, but now I'm on in the weekends, early in the morning, here Central Daylight Savings Time. Thank you for tuning in, as we'll move on here on my road to the show as we follow along my two-way sensation. He's a shortstop and also a pitcher. So as he does a two-way thing, my offensive numbers have been really good this season. This is my fourth or fifth season in the big leagues. This is the first season my team has been contending for a division, so it's made for some better baseball. Have a good one, Johnny. I appreciate the follow. I appreciate the chat this morning. It's been fun. So we welcome in everybody to the Rick Dog Network. Welcome to drop your favorite team. Let me know what you think the White Sox are going to do this year, because I think the White Sox aren't going to do shit. God damn it, we suck right now. I don't care what anybody says. There's a lot of frustrated Sox fans out there, and they have a right to be. Dadgummit. That's a little bit outside, because we're up 1-0 here early in this one. Let's see if I could move this guy over as that comes back over the plate. 1-1 is this early morning swing session here in the Rick Dog Network. Thank you so much for tuning in. That's a good changeup. Then I'll move it to 1-2. The bottom just dropped out of that one. Felt like it had brakes on it. It's tough to hit here in Anaheim during the day, as I gave it a ride, but it's going to be caught by Trout out in center field. Kind of a wasted at bat. Couldn't get my guy over. Trying to get the bat going here, as I had a home run last game, which is amazing, considering I haven't swung the bat in a few weeks here. I feel like it always takes a few at-bats to really, get the timing and everything down when you haven't played in a while. So I've been itching to get back on the sticks and keep my career going here on the network, as I know some people have been following along. As, I feel like become a veteran here on the road to the show. This is my, I think flip. This, I think. Oh, we still got it. As I was going to go to first base there. Quickly flipped it. We slapped it. We rub it down for the double play on the network. That was a beautiful look as the second baseman gets taken out there. Oh, we're losing here. Leading off. I'd like to wait for my pitch and drive it. Wait for something out and up. That's a good pitch in. 0-1. I'm leading the AL. OPS. How about that? Something I could drive right back up the middle. Nope, that's nasty. Settle in. Timeout. He's moving a little too fast for me. I worked late on film last night on a set till about midnight. I haven't said what show I'm working on, but it's the longest running show in the city of Chicago. The television business, we filmed a late one last night, and I'm up early here on the... Oh, as that almost hit me. 1-2 as he glares out. Back at him. As he knows to stay in. Hopefully he hangs one, and I can bang one. He does. I got underneath it. I was looking for it. Got it. Couldn't do anything with it. It was a little bit of an uppercut swing there. Hang in there, Rick Dog. Let's see if I can get hot here. It's a shortstop situation. Double play situation. I feel a little antsy on the defensive side for some reason. I haven't played. There's a chopper. We'll flip it. We'll slap it. There we go. Got it. You got to get back into a rhythm on defense, too. So we turned to double play. Let's see if we can fight our way back into this one. Speaking of fighting their way back in, can the Sox fight their way back into the division? And this, we're talking in real life. Can the White Sox make a run here? I feel like all year, all season, I've been coming on these airwaves saying the same thing. It's been a roller coaster season. Up and down we go. Gotta hurry. Got him. Yes, get out of the way, Blue. I'm trying to make a play here. As the Sox show no fire, no sense of urgency, as it kind of feels like they're like, you know what, we could just turn it on whenever we want type deal. You know what, you're going to have to prove that shit to me because you haven't done that yet. Feels like since the second half of last season, we've been a 500 ball club. Maybe everybody's caught on to us. Ooh, good pitch. And we've been a very mediocre team. We go up, and then we come right back down. Never really getting up, anything going. Oh, that curves around the plate. 0-2. It's been a tough season for Sox fans, so hang in there. I'm hoping for the team to turn it around. But they haven't shown us any signs of real life as they continue to beat themselves most of the time. Every once in a while, they'll win 1 or 2 in a row and get themselves a game or two over 500, but that's about it. A very inconsistent baseball team defensively, running the bases, pitching-wise. They've just struggled. Ooh, got me. Wow. Not many times. I'll take one. Oh, fight our way back in this one. Maybe I could get a late at bat to win this one. See what we could do here. It's 2 outs here in the bottom of the 7th. Yes, I'll just go to first here. Gonna have to hurry. Got him. At least I'm playing good defense. I got a home run the last game. Let's see if I can get a hold of one here. So we're down by a run. Late in this one, pressure situation. Ooh, good hard fastball. I think I was out in front. Timeout. We'll step up. We'll readjust here in the box. Gotta drive it. It's a chopper. Not gonna do it here. It's 1 down. As we give up another loss here, we're struggling now. So we'll return to the clubhouse. I'll check out the standings. I feel like we lost a few games in a row here. Dadgummit. Let's see, how long have I been on here? 43 minutes. I'm going to take a quick 4-minute quick break here. Game off. I'll be right back. Hang in there, folks. I need a little break. Ball's hit pretty well. Back at the track. He looks up. You can put it on the board. Yes. Be exciting. And then there's a Bulls game later. If you can't tell, I'm dressed for both. Let's see. First at bat here against Grayson Rodriguez. Oh, that ball is struck deep back and gone. Woo-wee. He ain't wasting no time here. We put one on the board. Kind of jumps a little bit in the corner. Got to get the Georgie Cam right now. He looks good. We're cruising along. We're like Oprah here. We're just check under your chairs. You get a shirt. You get a shirt. You get a shirt. Number 50's definitely getting a shirt. Come on. 3 more. I could see it up there. We're probably even closer. I should just check my freaking phone. Stand by, everybody, as I'm going to stick with it. Ooh, we're going to make a highlight out of that. Da-na-na, da-na-na. Oh, that ball's hit deep. Way back. He looks up. You can put it on the board. Yes. Uh-oh. It's a good one. Got him. He gone. Nice Nicely done. Challenge accepted. Challenge completed. Take another look. We're getting all jacked up. Because you don't usually get that much emotion from the doggy. He's pumped. He had bases loaded. Nobody out. He strikes out the side, I believe, right? And that's my stone. I'm sticking to it. Whew, we'll make a highlight out of that. 115, 101. Post that, make that a highlight. Did it. Number 43. I think that's 43. Either way, it's a big time blast because I called it, felt it in my bones. Welcome in. That's a clutch shot as it ties it at 4.
They thought they could throw a high fastball by it, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Into the bullpen bar.
2 outs.
It's a
He never cooled off. Bang. Started off with a big bomb. We'll make a highlight out of that. First ticker shot of the day. Mr. Fuentes, I presume. Will be an FU file if you're looking for me. Some shortstop action. As I'm just coming off a good pitching outing. Ooh. Hurry, spins.
all right. Game on. We're back in. Thank you for tuning in to the network. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. As it's been a minute since I've been on doing my Thug Thistle. I got my Rick Dog Network sweater on. Thank you for tuning in. So I was starting to build up a small fan base here. People were enjoying what I was doing. So I appreciate everybody that jumps on, follows along, any sort of like, anything is always appreciated. Oh, I love this guy's voice. You probably hear him talking like this. Whatever you want, Skipper. I'm going to step it up at the plate. I can feel it. I'm going to get hot. I hit that early home run and then nothing in that second game. That was definitely a lucky shot. But I have a lot of home runs. You could tell. I'm batting over 300. Just trying to keep it there. Just trying to keep it there. Thank you for tuning in to the network.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us.
We're always talking baseball, always talking Chicago White Sox baseball, but there's not much to talk about. You know, you can talk about the manager falling asleep. Not the first time, not the last time. But I do think it's time for Tony to hang it up. It's just an energy thing, and this team needs a little kick in the ass, and it's not going to come from the old man as he's trying to win him over. It's gotten ugly. Whatever, it's just baseball, but they're not handling the pressure very well. So you need somebody to get in there and handle it with them. Nobody's handled anything well, the White Sox are sure. So here we go. A little shortstop action as we're down 2-0. Got a double play situation early. So Chopper to second. He'll flip it. I'll slap it. Rub it down with a little double play. Rock 'em up. That was pretty. As he gave it the old, just gloved it to me. Oh, I thought he just gloved it, but I barehanded it and I slapped it. It was a pretty. We've been playing some good defense here this morning. Let's see if I can get it going at the plate. 1 on, 1 out. Ooh, Tardy on that sinker. It's a good pitch. Right down Broadway.
Didn't make any contact though.
Soroka throw over. Connor Falefa
2-0
got his
bad
backhand.
guys. Trying to get back into the groove hitting. It's been a couple weeks. The Rusty McGee's. It's like riding a bike, though.
Offering misses. And that's ball one. And the right-hander deals. And that one
Sometimes I
fouled
just
off.
got to move my projector screen a little bit. It's like moving in the box. That's a little better. I was on that one. 1 and 2.
Hey, let her fly, let her fly.
Ooh, jam sandwich.
Pitch is popped up.
Slams his bat down. Frustration. We'll get him. We'll get him, Rick Dog. Thank you for tuning in. We're swinging a heavy bat right now.
Guaranteed rate field. Ready
It's
to
Mike
go.
Soroka.
Now it's the shortstop, Ricky Fuentes.
It's not Mike Soraka, but that's his name on this one.
At the plate, and he gets it.
Stepping out.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Yes, I will.
Soroka back to work. And first off,
Cutter.
Reyes fouled off.
0-1. Got to wait back and drive it. That's in 1-1. Trying to get on base. Any means necessary. That's oh, I had a feeling. As he got a piece of me as he just glares out. I'm gonna take second. You better believe it.
Here's Miguel Sano.
As he leads off, he's got good speed at first.
Runner on the move.
Decent jump.
Pitch in for a strike.
Oh, great throw. He gone. God damn it. That was a great. Oh, he got up quick. He put it on me. Perfect throw. He gone.
Back here on the south side. Now
Trying to
here
keep it
is
close
Brian
here.
Leonard.
Trying to dig ourselves out of it.
Out to short, and
Nope.
there's a base hit.
Oh,
Off to a
brother.
good start with a leadoff knock.
Look like the bad news Bears.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good.
Man at first, Corey Hayes stands in now.
We're
for the
struggling out
Diamondbacks.
here. Kind of like the White Sox, right? I think it's rubbing off on my play.
Swing and a slow roller. What a stop! Throw to first. That's the third
Stretch it out. Come on.
out. Nice work from the White Sox.
What do you
men.
think?
9-1-2
Think I could
scheduled
turn it
to
around here at the
top of
plate?
sixth. It's the Diamond.
I have a feeling I am.
Ricky Fuentes will hit next.
The batter number 13. Shortstop, Ricky Fuentes.
They say
Check. 0-1. Can't hold back. As he leads the team in bombs.
righty to the plate.
Ooh, nasty change.
Haven't scored
0-2.
yet in this game, and with that swing, definitely trying to get on the board. That's the way guys go about their business today.
Swing and a
Dadgummit.
miss. And
Terrible.
there's that.
Give me one more at bat. This guy has got my number.
One down. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Base hit
Swing and
up
a
the
line
middle.
drive, base
See
hit
the
out
play
to
at the
center
plate.
field. Now a long throw home.
Got him.
Bag, save it.
Oh, he just beat it. Oh,
Right there does a
that was
great job of
close.
staying in the big part of the field. Man, they're
And the batter now, Ricky Fuentes.
man, 5-0 bad guys. So we're struggling here as a team and at the plate. There we go. I
Puts it
think
in the
that's a
air
base
out
hit.
towards left center.
No.
Racing over to make the catch.
All right. As he yogs off the field. So we get the L.
5-0 the final in this one.
Well, we're going to snap out of this. Let's go, boys.
Here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Because we'll be playing DH, which means I'll probably be pitching pretty soon.
Live
Thank you for
from
tuning in.
Guaranteed
Thank you for
Field,
joining me here on the network. So we're trying to
Ricky Fuentes
swing
steps to
our
the plate
way
for the
out of
White
it.
Sox. Fuentes Fuentes.
Take a look at the numbers.
In the American League in batting
They're
average
good.
this year.
Little cold at the plate right now. As he digs in with a runner at first.
And there's something
Pitch
you
out,
don't see
nothing
very
going.
much in today's game, the pitch out.
I'm looking for a pitch out over the plate that I could drive into the gap.
Again
Another
with a
pitch out. Okay, now you're pissing me off. Now that's a lack of respect. Timeout. You're going to pitch out twice on me? All right. I think that was the motivation I needed this morning. Underneath it. So,
First pitch
cut her low.
just misses.
That's where you
Good
want it. It's a
eye.
good miss.
And a 1-0. And that's it
Slips
for
that
a
one
strike.
over. 1-1. Just trying to get a gauge here. Swinging too much. Got to take a couple pitches sometimes. Nope.
High fly ball out to center field. Roquillo settles underneath it.
He'll yog it out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know.
And now the DH, Ricky Fuentes.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Ricky Fuentes.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to third.
So he yogs it out to first.
So the first is
Ooh, he
time.
just
And
does
now
get
2
me.
balls.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him.
Here on the south side.
Leading off the
now
bottom of the
it's
seventh.
DH,
Here
Ricky
we
Fuentes.
go.
Frias back to work. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Takes Lone away. Trying to get it going at the plate. Ooh, that was a good hack. Just a little quick.
And now he'll ask for time and step out of
Take
the
a deep
box.
breath. See if we get another pitch to drive. That's in.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Get to this part of the order.
So we're
Yeah,
up
there's
3-1
some out there,
here.
But more likely, there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
This one lifted in the air.
That's going
left
to hang up
field.
there and be caught.
Taves makes the catch. 1 down.
Had a couple pitches there. Let's see if I could. I'm starting to get a better look at it.
Steps to the plate for the
Oh,
White
let's
Sox.
make contact or no. Quarter hit one. No.
Your base runner, you
How
gotta
about
stay
let's get on
dialed in
base
here. Look for
any means
anything in the
necessary
dirt.
here.
Try
Down
your
by a
best to
run.
get in the
Timeout.
scoring position.
And time called at
Finally.
the plate. Maybe
A little
trying to
pressure
slow
here.
things down here at a crucial
See
spot.
if I can get that base hit.
Pounding ball
A little
here.
sinker on the edge.
All season long,
0-1.
he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high
Trying to
enough
go right
until
back up the
there's a
middle.
runner or two on base.
Santana keeping him close. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. And
Steps
time
out again.
into the 0-1.
0-2.
0-2 now. And a
Fouls it
foul
off.
ball, he stays alive.
Thank you for tuning in to the network.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from
Ooh, there goes the runner. He hung it. Hammered it
Crowd
foul.
locked in right now.
Steps out again.
One-run game here in the ninth.
Trying to reel him in and light him up. Fouls that off.
Righty delivers.
Fouls that off. Not a bad at bat.
Well, pretty clear to me. He's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
And the 0-2.
Ooh, that's in.
Gets out of the way.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating.
Trying to
for
fight my
pitchers
way back
because he
in.
Fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
This one in the dirt. And the runner stays where he is. And he calls for time now in the box. A chance to collect himself in the middle of this long at bat. Now he steps out as time is granted.
Hey, right guy, right place. Nobody better. On now.
Ooh, man.
Popped it up. Kennedy
Got
makes his way
jammed. Dadgummit. Couldn't do anything with it. Man, it was a pretty decent at bat. You know, one thing I am going to do here is switch controllers, because I feel a little off with this one. Let's see if I can do it. There we go. Yeah, that's definitely the problem.
Every team wants a reliable closer.
Gotta
That's
use the new
exactly
controller,
what he
right?
delivers
What am I
for his
doing? I
squad.
felt a
They
little
expect to
loose
win
on
when
a
he's
couple of
on the
those
mound at the
swings.
end of the ball game. And he
Always
just produced
buy
his
him your
25th
tool.
save of the year.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm
When I
John
get to
Schaumburg.
grab the pill,
See you soon.
I'll get out there and pitch another one just because I want to get out and hit again so bad. Thank you for tuning in. I got a tough loss. Lost 1-0. Pitched perfectly almost into the 7th inning. I gave up a couple of hits. They got a run. Never get any offensive support. So we are tail spinning 69-61. Let's see if we could bounce back here with a big win. As the Rick Dog will grab the pill and be on the mound. He's 99, 2.60 ERA. So here we go. Feel good about this one. Oh yeah, that felt good. Just missed 102.
My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a
That
ball
pitch
game.
is in.
So
Thank you
if
for
he can
tuning in
find that kind of
as we're
focus,
talking
it
White
doesn't
Sox
matter where he's
baseball.
pitching because he has good enough stuff to
As
go out there and win a ball game.
Can the White Sox hang in? I don't think they can. They don't. They're not showing any fight, any energy. It does. That's what it looks like. Naked eye. That's a base hit right back up the middle.
And it's through for a hit.
Started off with a knock. Let's see if I could turn the double play here.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jake McCarthy. 3 for 9 in the series.
Ooh,
coming
just
in.
missed with the slider.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
As it just seems like the Sox have no energy.
Hard hit, right
Oh,
side.
that's a
And
base
it
hit.
finds its way through for a hit.
Gotta get over
Lead
here.
runner to second,
Oh,
so 2
boy.
and nobody out.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Pretty tough for the
Fastball right down the middle. He hammers it.
He pulled it hard into the outfield, and
See if
even
we
when
can
you
pitch
keep it
out
on
of
the
this
ground,
early
it's great
trouble.
when you hit a missile like that.
Oh, 1-0.
Castro takes a ball here as he stands in now. The pitch.
Here we go.
And there's
Nice
the
hard
strike.
fastball.
So important for him to
Still want to
control
get a
the heart
double
rate
play
right now.
here.
He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
So now
It's
1
1 and 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He
Just
stays
does
alive.
get a piece of it. As the White Sox in real life, what are they, about a game
Down on strikes.
over
1
500? They've been hovering around 500. They can't get any sort of momentum. You're hoping for them to get 5, 10 games over, especially with this weaker schedule, but they continue to beat themselves playing bad baseball all season. So not the mark of a good baseball team. You can't really. Ooh, that's a little wild. Play at third.
Throw and he can't
Not
take
in
it
time.
out.
So
Both
dadgummit.
runners move up 2
I'm
and
digging myself into a hole. Let's see if we get snap out of it. Rick Dog, regain control here.
the pitch.
Good pitch, low though. 2-0.
Hitter's got
Good
some
hard
opposite
fastball
field
for a
power.
strike.
What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second
Shane
has a
Biden,
very
3-1.
good read and can determine whether or not he
It's
can
been a
score
tough
on that
season for
base hit.
Sox fans as you watch your team continue to beat themselves. Bad, it's just bad baseball as he walks in, set up the double play.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments
See
where
if I could
everyone
pitch
in the
out of
stadium
this
gets
early trouble.
So bases
Brewing.
loaded with 1 away.
jammed him for the first pitch. 0-1. Big first pitch. As the White Sox, ooh, that's a hanger, just missed. The White Sox in real life, it's really difficult to watch it, as they know there's a lot of talent in there. They haven't been able to stay healthy, as Tim Anderson just recently goes down. But it's the brand of baseball that you've seen from your team. It's just no motivation. There's no sense of urgency. It's almost like they're sitting around waiting for the end before they're going to turn it on. That's not a good way to do things. Oh, he's safe as 1 run's going to score, as we couldn't turn the double play. It's a pretty decent pitch there, as we have 2 outs with runner at the corners. Try to get out of this with just 1 run. I think that'd be a positive. Now, getting my stuff together on the mound. Oh, base hit. That's going to score another. My goodness. He knocks that one through there. Not a great performance here today, but oh well, what can you do? Telling you, the White Sox are rubbing off on me. Thank you for tuning in, joining along.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for
see if we could turn it around here on the mound.
Still early enough. He can settle in.
1 and 2.
Some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
2 on, 2 outs.
So I know a lot of people, a lot of White Sox fans, very frustrated. You hear the fire Tony chants that they've been going on for a long time. I've never seen such a ugly situation where the fans are that disappointed. Is he gone? What can you do? We'll take that, right? 2 runs. He's excited about that. I'm excited about that. So that too. The Sox fans are ready. You know, they saw this coming. The lack of energy and the lack of it's from coming from their manager. It's it's painful. But I think with the young ball club, they are trying to buy into, but there's no accountability. Tony doesn't have the energy to hold everybody accountable anymore. So I think, nor can he right now. He's fighting a battle with the media. He's trying to be politically correct. He's trying to just let his team do their thing. But they're not mature enough to be a big league club yet, where they could just, mature into a dangerous club. So there's no accountability on these mistakes, and you consistently see them over and over again. Lack of hustle, lack of awareness, a lack of, just coming through in certain situations. When, just knowing what you're supposed to be doing, and it's been happening all season, and these guys just continue to go out there and making the same mistakes over and over again. So it's tough to see. There's only so much that guy could do. He can't get out there and play. So, but I do think they'd need a change, because that ball's hit deep, but not deep enough. As he makes the grab for the second out. Let's see if I could turn this thing around, and my team could come back and get this one for me. But as a Sox fan, we're trying to hang in there. You never know, right? You're only a game or so out in the division. But Cleveland's getting hot, as they have a great bullpen. They're getting the support on the offensive side. They've been just like, when we play against Cleveland this season, they're doing all the little things on the offensive side. They just look like a playoff team. They're manufacturing. They're into it every pitch. It's just all the little things you can do. And all the little things for us, we're not doing it. So we're beating ourselves. And you could see Cleveland doing that stuff. And then the bullpen over there is really handling their business. When they get a small lead, see, that's what happens. It puts pressure on you to get runs early. And if you don't do it against Cleveland, they're going to beat you. And now they continue to get stronger as the season goes. That's what, you see a lot of American League Central baseball here in Chicago. And then you pay attention to what the Cubs do. Is I have to give it to the Cubs. I talk a lot of shit about the Cubs, but, nobody expected the Cubs to do anything. But at least they've hung in there and played some motivated baseball, which looks motivated. Even while you're, 15, 20 games back, at least they're fighting, scratching and clawing. It's not what we're seeing from the White Sox, and that's unusual. But you have a young club still, so you're hoping that, look at Reinsdorf, the owner of the Chicago White Sox, and I said this early on, whether you're a fan of Tony La Russa or not, he's not going anywhere. They're not going to fire him. That's Jerry Reinsdorf's pick. That's his guy. He's never going to admit mid-season that he's wrong, right? He's always going to give that guy the benefit of the doubt. And somewhat, he's loyal to a fault. Now we have to sit here and take it as fans. We could see that this is not going to work. I would love to see. I'm personally biased. I love Ozzie Guillen. I'm telling you, if you put Ozzie Guillen as the manager of this ball club, he would be, it'd be a 180, because he's not going to sit here and put up with this shit you see every day. He's going to put some pressure on you. He's going to make you accountable for these. He's going to make sure you don't make these mistakes again. If not, he's going to get somebody else in there that could do it. So it's been tough. So all around, I love La Russa, but it's made a turn for the ugly side. And then that pressure that's been put on the White Sox, it's not been handled well. Certain players have handled it okay, but, there's a lot of stuff happening on this team outside the lines. So you don't see, I don't know. Are they going to turn it around? I don't see the signs, but they are still young. If they could get healthy and get hot, it'd be amazing. But it could happen. So we got to hang in there, Sox fans. But it doesn't look like it's going to happen this season. Is he gone? You never know. What if they could turn it around, make some changes, get healthy? They're going to have to pick up some, I don't know. They're going to have to pick up some help, because it feels like there's a lack of leadership on this team, whether it's from a coaching staff or from a player staff. There's no accountability. Everybody's just, they feel like they're a winning club and they're just going to get it done when the time is right. But they're not showing those signs, right? You have to play good baseball. You have to make good decisions on the field. But I don't know. We'll see. What do you guys think out there? Sox are terrible. That's what I think. They're terrible. All the signs of a losing club. As it's 2-2 here. I've been playing terrible. This is rubbing off on me this morning. But I don't mind. I'm trying to get some games in there. I'm trying to keep my career going. Sometimes there'll be some lulls in your career. This is it. That's what happens when you don't play baseball. It's not from a lack of trying. I had a fire in the house 2 weeks ago, so I couldn't come on. Everybody's okay, but the dryer did make sure you clean out your vents, as we did that just a few months ago, but it's amazing how quickly. So we had to get all that taken care of. Everybody's safe. Everything's okay. And then last week, I was trying to get it going, but due to the cleaning and all that, I couldn't get everything technically going, so I failed. I didn't want to come on unless everything was perfect. So I'm back at it this morning, trying to get back into the groove. See if the White Sox trying to get back into their groove, as we've been hanging in there in the division for the first time in my career. Let's see if we could finish strong and get into the playoffs. As he swings, just does get a piece of it. As we're here in the top of the third, 1 out, 1 on. Trying to blow this guy away here. Fish ain't biting. Runner at first, decent speed. I'm going to go check on him. Because he was leaning a bit. 2-2. Count. 2-2 game here. Top of third. Deuces are wide. That's in the dirt. Nothing happening there. I don't want to lose this guy. That was a good pitch selection. He did give it a ride. Leans up. He makes the catch. Yes. We'll take that one. Oh, we'll take that. My goodness, that was close. My team has fought back here. I want to give them a chance to win. It's a good, hard just nubs it fouls. We're an hour and 16 minutes into this stream. Thank you so much for tuning in and following along as we're talking. Who do you think? What do you got in baseball? Who's your favorite teams?
There's a swing.
Oh, I hung it.
That one's deep.
You heard it. Oh, it's gone. No.
He'll circle the
Just when I thought we could fight our way back in it.
And just like that,
I
they're
did
out.
hang a pitch there. Oh,
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The
No
challenge,
good.
not get over anxious and come out of your
my
swing. He stayed on it
goodness.
and got all of
Thought
it.
I was going to pitch out of that one.
Now, Jordan Lawler.
No, no, no. They had other plans here. Pitched well last game.
And a ground ball to
Didn't get
first.
the win.
He'll do it himself.
Not
Out
pitching
number
too well in
3.
this one. Let's see if I could go deep.
And welcome
At
back.
least.
And here is Adrian Del
The
Castillo.
least I could do in this one.
First offering.
1-0.
Well, he hasn't
Oh, man, as we're struggling.
3 innings. He's gonna have
Just
to have
like the White Sox in real life. That's a base hit.
this ball game.
And
I'm
a
telling
base
you,
hit.
it's rubbing
And the
off.
leadoff man aboard.
They're going to make me pay here.
Well, a
They're gonna
swing like
make
that
me get
can
my
help
pitches
you come
down.
out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Rocchio, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
See if I could turn it around on the mound. Usually a little
Now
better.
might
There
be
we go.
2.
We'll
There's
flip it.
1,
We'll slap it.
and that's 2.
Rub it down. Double play. Rack 'em up.
He can go 1, 2, 3 here will be a very positive
So we're in the
sign
top of the
for
fourth.
him
If I
and
could get
for
into
the
the
team.
fifth or the sixth here,
Jake McCarthy stands
give
in
my
now for
team
the
a chance
Diamondbacks.
still. You got to make some pitches. That's in.
Ball, and that got him.
On the knee. Got him on the knee. Right on that. Oh, that couldn't have felt well.
Days, but getting drilled by a pitch like that usually isn't something we talk about.
Hard ground
Man.
base knock. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Runners on the corners, 2 out.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it right on time.
Just
Really
hammers it
balanced the
through.
approach and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Buddy Kennedy.
That's a good pitch.
First offering, and it
Just missed.
misses.
Buddy
Through this one.
Kennedy. There's a name for you,
This will
buddy.
help in his outings to come.
I'm trying to strike you out,
Next
buddy.
offering is
1-1.
for a strike.
Thank you for tuning in. This early morning swing session.
Line drive.
Oh, that's getting down.
And now maybe extra
Rattles
bases.
around.
One run across the relay.
Play it to play.
Tag, not in
Safe.
time.
Oh, man. I might get knocked out of this one early. As he's tired.
Digs in now. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and
As he
that's
lays
it
a
for strike.
dud in this one.
0-1 down. And that clips the inside corner.
He's got nothing out there.
This is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch
Foul
is
ball.
gonna be.
Oh,
Hope that you can
brother.
contact.
Struggling.
Hit well.
Oh.
Field way back and gone.
Oh, this is brutal. I guess if you're going to lose, you might as well go ahead and get it out.
His 7th home run of the season. And they tack on to their
That should be my last pitch of the game.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate,
As
but
Arizona
stayed
has had my
really
number
square with his mechanics.
all
Fly
afternoon.
on the
He's-
front shoulder.
Come get the righty. Come get me, Skipper.
Outstanding job mechanically. He
Can't
deserves
win them all, folks. As it's been a good. Oh my God! They come back and win it. Holy shit balls! As I don't take the L, oh, that's gonna springboard us. I can feel it. That's gonna get us going on the season. I'm excited about that one. Sometimes. So last game, I pitched all the way into the 7th with a shutout. Finally give up a couple hits, give up a run. I lose that one 1-0. This game, I get absolutely shelled. And this team comes back and wins it. Maybe they're showing some signs of life.
That is for sure. Boy, oh boy, that wasn't pretty, huh? Gee whiz.
Wow.
Hey, who knows? You get rocked like that, and you might lose all your confidence, and off you
Could that destroy my confidence? I don't think so. I think, oh, and we go into New York. Oh, no, New York comes over here. Can the Rick Dog turn it around? Stay tuned, folks. He's batting third as he dips down below 300, which really bothers me. That's when I usually hunker down, start hitting a little better. I'm a two-way sensation. As we are 70 and 61, we're hanging around here in American League Central. As we're kind of cold here, but can we pull it out of our you-know-whats? Can the White Sox in real life turn it around? It would be miraculous. It'd be amazing. Why not? The fans have turned on it. The social media, the regular media, everybody can stand the White Sox right now. What if they could turn it around? It'd be a great story, right? All they got to do is play well for a couple. I'm trying to talk myself into it. I don't think that crap is going to happen. We suck ass. I don't think they could do it. I'm throwing in, nope, I'm not going to say it. I've hung in there all season, said it's going to be possible that they could get hot at the end with the schedule that they have. They're playing like shitballs. I'm playing like shitballs. It's rubbing off as we're down 3-0 in this timeout. So we're frustrated here, but yet I got a new sock set. So Reinsdorf has a couple more bucks in his pocket. They got us hook, line, and sinker in Chicago. Win or lose, we're gonna fucking follow you guys. So they don't care. They're not gonna spend. Ooh, cut her in. 0-1. Just got it in on me just a bit. Just need a. Oh! So they try to get him at second. He was inching. Settle down. We're down by 3. Where are you going out there? Because I'm looking just for a base hit. Here it's 0-1. Struggling a bit at the plate. A little tardy. That fastball. 0-2. That's low. Just got to see it a little better. I'm just kind of hacking away at everything out there. Got to see it to hit it. That's it. Got him. He gone. Just like, oh, yeah, it was a good pitch. Fuck you. Oh, it's funny. 5-2. No, I don't do either one of these, so I'm a normal swinger. Something up, like a drive. Like cutter, low and in. Good pitch.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
And he deals.
That's away.
Misses there. 1 ball, 1
Got to
strike.
battle back in this one. These Yanks are up early. That's in. 2-1. So this is a rarity this morning. I'm up in the count. Wait for my pitch.
Runner leads away at second.
That's low. 3-1.
And 1 in scoring position.
Will he give me something to hit? Yes.
Hit pretty well in the air out
Deep.
to center.
I don't think it's deep enough.
He's got it.
Oh,
And that
opened
will
up
be
on it. It was a decent at-bat, though, so we're showing signs in the box.
So 2 away with nobody on. Next is the designated hitter, Ricky Fuentes.
The designated hitter.
The other one.
Oh, got a piece of it. Nothing doing there. Ice
Now
cold.
it's the White Sox DH, Ricky Fuentes.
So flip around. Switch hitting sensation's been struggling here.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Just can't get it going here. The side armor.
0-2.
Now he comes over the top with a little quick pitch.
Hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat.
All right, he comes
Gotta
from
set
different
up that
angles here.
changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
Still have to wait for it to come over the plate. Maybe this will help me snap out of it.
Wait for yours here.
That's away. 2-2.
And it's 2-2. kicks and fires.
Ooh, got him. Oh, man.
Damage control right there. 7-3 is how this
We
one
suck.
for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at
Sorry, guys. I will play better.
I'm John Shambi.
I'll be a better teammate. Right now, I'm in the locker room giving to Tim Tebow. You will never see a team play better or strong. Where's Tebow in the Sox locker room right now? We need to send Tebow over there. Call Tebow. Can we get a trade for Tebow? Just have him in the locker room because we need some inspiration here on the South Side because we're playing very mediocre. Now here we're playing pretty good here on my road to the shows. I'm 4 or 5 seasons in. We finally have a chance here. Let's see if I could turn it around here, though. Lead my team to this division. Thank you for tuning in. We're in the dog days here as I'm struggling. We're an hour and 27 minutes. I don't care if I'm struggling. So I have a really good career going here. A really good season, numbers-wise. I'm just trying to get the games in so I can make it to the Hall of Fame at some point. There's going to be some tough games here as he pops him up. He breaks back. He'll settle underneath it. As that'll be out number 2 here. What do you think, folks? You think I could snap out of it? Think the White Sox in real life could snap out of it? Or are they dead in the water? I keep asking this question. They just look like they're sputtering out there. Just looking for a single or better. Not trying to do too much here. But really not. That's in. Ooh, 0-1. He's safe at second as I let him take second there. As he got a great jump. That was a really good pitch. That's in. I can't believe they called that crap a strike. I'll step out. Duck on the pond, still looking for RBI 100. Ooh, sizzles one by there. 1-2. 2-2.
It's 2-2.
Pitcher Luis Medina. Ooh, he gone. Gas, he got him. Could not even get the single or better. Now it's a defensive situation. At least we've been playing good defense, right? I'll take that. Got him. Let's try to swing our way out of a little mini slump here. So I've been batting over 300 all season. Now I dip below. It's a chopper. Got him.
In plenty of time to first. Now 2 away.
It's all right, big guy. Hang in there.
Back here on the south side, we go to the top of the 5th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Juan Irizarry. Bounced out to short.
Backhand fires smooth with operator. As we're down 2-0. Come on, Rick Dog.
Ricky Fuentes steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Let's just try to drive in a run here. It's low. I don't know. As we're looking for our pitch and try to drive it to the opposite field. Nope.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count.
It's 2-0. Down 2-0. It's hammered into the gap. He's off the snide. That'll score 1 run. Maybe score another as I'll pull up at second to play at the plate. Got him. Dadgummit. Oh, man. Got him. At least that was a healthy hit. I finally saw it. Finally smacked it. I felt good on that one. Let's see if I could battle to a good count. Get a good hit here. 0-1. He's got a good pitch in on me there. Couldn't do nothing with it. That's up and in. 1-1. I'm waiting for that pitch out. in a way that I could drive, something I could handle. That's Wade. 2-1. Don't help him out.
Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient.
That's driven for a base hit. Back-to-back hits from the Dog Network. As here we go. He's starting to get it going again. Should I go? Should I go or should I stay now? Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. What do you think, folks? It's a big situation. I got caught the last. If it's a righty, I'm going to go.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Miguel Sano. For the 4th time tonight, here's the
Head
pitch.
down. Oh, they got me. He had an anchor attached to him. My goodness.
Base is empty with 2 away. And now
Usually,
Irizarry.
I've been getting some stolen bases, but that one, last couple times, he's got to hurry. Fires. Got him. Yes.
That's the 3rd out.
Can we come back and get this one? Nope.
3-2 the final score.
Tough loss, but I'm finally able to get off the schneid offensively with a couple knocks. Trying to turn it around, get a couple wins here, stay in it. I haven't checked the race. I'll check it after this series. See if we're still in it. We'll check if the White Sox are still in it after their next series. They got 100 ribbies, 42 home runs. He's batting .298 on the season. This is about my 4th or 5th season into the big leagues as he's turning into a superstar. So I'm finally starting to see the ball a little better this morning. Let's see if I can lean with it. Rock with it. It's 2-0. They don't want to give me anything to hit now. That's spun in for a ball. He has the green light. You better believe it. If it's out and up, I'm hammering it. Hammered base hit. Right back up the middle. He's got 3 straight hits. He finds himself back at 300. I told you I could hit people. Just do this to strike out every fucking time. So thank you for tuning in. See if I can get back to some base running here. Oh, I jumped a little early. It's 1-1 count. I might not go on the first pitch. This big Miguel Sano of a bitch is up to bat. The former White Sox killer has joined us. Couldn't see it, so I'm just going to hold up. I probably could have made it. It's okay. It's okay. 2 on, 2 outs. There's 2 outs. There's no reason. I couldn't see it. It's sunny here in my setup as I got a projector screen. I can't see perfectly all the time when it gets daylight, which is shame on me for being a grip and not blacking it out. But I just started. What I do a couple weeks ago is I find myself, as I used to be on every morning, 5:30, 6 in the morning, and people used to come on and join me. But now I'm only on the weekends. Hopefully, from here on out, I'll be a weekend warrior early. I'll probably change my schedule around to about 7:30, 8 o'clock on the weekends. Come on, as I've had some technical difficulties. Oh, that won't get down, as I'll get out of the inning. The last couple weekends, but finally I'm back, as I have a full-time gig working as a grip for the first time in the film industry in a big-time production here in the city of Chicago. So there's a lot of filming going on, and I've been lucky enough to get into that situation. So that takes up a lot of my time during the week, but I'll try to jump on the weekends and give you some baseball. As long as baseball season's on, I'll be playing baseball. Once it ends, pretty much for the White Sox, I'll probably wrap it up and get into some Madden. So eventually I'll make a transition to Madden here on the Rick Dog Network. You could tune in and join me, and we'll go over some of our picks in football and baseball, what's going to be happening. I love all sports, so as long as it's exciting in Chicago. And football is always exciting, even if we suck ass, which we normally do. I'm a diehard Bears fan, so I'll be playing some Madden. I'll try to play with the Bears and see how that goes. If not, I'll be doing my Deion Sanders thing, playing two sports. I played a lot of football growing up, a lot of baseball growing up. Played a lot of, so I love basketball. I love it all. I played hockey growing up. I did it all. I adored guys like Bo Jackson, Deion Sanders, Herschel Walkers, the multiple sport athletes, the Jackie Robinsons, guys that did it all. The Brian Jorns, guys you forget about that played two sports. There's a few of them. The John Olerud. Those are all sorts of guys that I used to admire. We haven't seen one of those guys in a while, right? That played multiple sports. I think there's too much money involved to do that. It'd be interesting if you ever see that again. People that Deion Sanders that play baseball, football. Man, I loved when he did that. Deion Sanders, timeout. One of my favorite athletes of all time. The Atlanta Braves, Atlanta Falcons. He'd play football, baseball in the same day. It's my kind of guy right there. It's a guy who loves what he's doing. He'd fly in a hell. He'd be dramatic about it too. Prime time. Once he got to Dallas, he didn't give a shit anymore. He was like oh man, but he performed. Ooh, that was a good hack. I just missed it. So I could feel it. Starting to hit the ball a little better. Starting to see it a little better. 1-2 here. That's away, 2-2. I could just see it coming out of his hand a little better. Let's see if I can lean into one. That's low. 3-2. He doesn't want to give in, as I've had 3 straight hits here. Hammered right at the first baseman. Dang it. I got a lot of that one. So Hayden is up to bat. Christopher Hayden Sanger. There's a double play situation. I'm going to have to... Oh, I got there. Don't throw that. Oh, that was not good. I got there late. It made for a bad throw. It wasn't pretty. We're playing White Sox-style baseball. Then we're down 12-2. It's just not pretty here out here. It's starting to rub off. Dadgummit. I'm usually solid on defense. That's slow and away. 1-0. There's a 2025 Hank Aaron Award winner. Dick's in there as we're multiple years into the future. Here in this early morning swing session here in Ricky's World. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining me on the network as we're live for the first time in a while. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for following along. Don't forget to hit the follow button if you're out there tuning in. Make sure you get your reminder when I come on, which will be on the weekends now. I'm a weekend warrior. That's hammered, but he gloves it. So we'll hustle it out. Something you're not seeing a lot of on the south side. And sometimes I know it gets a little ugly. I understand that if there's injuries and stuff like that, guys aren't going all out. So it's a dirty... We're in this dirty gray zone of other guys. But I'll tell you what, this team looks mentally... it just doesn't look very mentally strong, and that's okay, right? It happens. You know, I'm not here to overly criticize. I'm not always 100% myself. So if this team going through it right now, that's what it looks like. A lot of guys, if you could just feel it, it's all right. There'll be better days ahead. Hang in there, Sox fans. It's only baseball. That's what I always say. That's why this is fun, lighthearted. As much as I love the White Sox and I take it seriously, I try not to let it ruining my day. Don't get too deep into it because there has been a lot of seasons like this. Ooh, so I got a lot of that one, but it's going to be foul. In my lifetime as a White Sox fan, a lot of times we finish 15, 20 games under 500. So kind of enjoyed this season a little bit because most of the time we're not even relevant by the All-Star break. So you got to give them a little tip of the cap for hanging in there and playing ball. They haven't been healthy all season. They've been struggling mentally, physically, emotionally. So maybe we could still show up this weekend and give our team some support. I'm thinking about going tomorrow to check out the White Sox, the good guys. Still my favorite team. They always will be. As tough as it's been to watch, you really want to see them turn it around. Because you understand, these guys are still human beings at the end of the day. So sometimes it's tough to handle this pressure. And that's the biggest thing about playing baseball is he's not handling the pressure well. But it's only baseball. But these guys get paid a lot, so I feel like they're feeling it. And then the social media is it's really a tough time to play, and it's okay. It's all right. They're going to struggle a little bit. Imagine playing in a place like New York, where it's just 10 times as hard. Boston, the Dodgers feel it a little bit, but this is a big market. You better believe it's tough. So it's not for the weak, and it's okay for this team to grow and get stronger. Got to give him a shot, I believe, because this is the way I look at it. As he dives, he's just going to fire it. Got him. Look at the play. Hang a star on that one. There's a highlight. An hour and 42 minutes in this one. Didn't it. He was in position for the double play, but I didn't want to take the chance. I just made the smooth throw from my knee, showing it off. Nicely done there. Rick Dog Network. It's your time to shine. What do you mean, in there? What do you got? Okay, that was in there. That was a perfect pitch. Backs it up with the change. Fish ain't biting. Gotta wait for my pitch and drive it. Ooh, another nasty change. The bottom just drops out from underneath that one. 1-2. As the Yankees have had our number. Hey! He didn't want any piece of the Rick Dog. It's Frank Scott. As I worked with a guy named Mike Scott this week, how do you have a straight-faced conversation with a guy named Michael Scott without thinking about The Office? And it looked nothing like him, but I still wanted to go and take a comment. You know what? You get sick of people calling you Michael Scott like you're that way. But he didn't. We didn't have the conversation. It was funny. And I'm going to fast forward into the future. Thank you for joining me here on the Rick Dog Network as we're getting slapped around by the Yankees. As we'll return back to the clubhouse. As I'll keep going for a little bit. I'm having some fun here. As I haven't been on in a while. Due to some issues at home. Everybody's good. The house didn't completely burn down, just the dryer. Which I was going to... You heard, if you were on with me a couple weekends ago, you heard the dryer going. Freaking lint caught fire. So clean out your lint traps. Oh my God, that's so funny. But we caught it. Saved the house. Ooh, I got some... Well, I don't know what that means, but I have Boost activated. I want to take a look at the standings here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching on the network. Hour and 45 minutes in. What do we got here? I'll take it to league, the standings. Oh, no. What do we? 6 games back. Oh, I don't think this is the year, folks. Because I'm having good numbers, but the team is struggling. Go to the batting cage. No, actually, I'm hitting well right now. I don't want to fuck with that. Work on my... You know what I want to work on? Training facility. Some Tai Chi. Just relax. Come on, team. Jump on my back. I will lead you to the promise. Just breathe and let it all out. I can't believe they put this shit on this game. It always makes me feel bad that I don't get out there and do some physical exercise myself. But when you're a grip, let me tell you, this is the first time in my life I've ever been a grip. I've never been so fucking exhausted. So you get back into shape real quick. You don't got to go to fucking Bally's when you're a grip. I'm getting a rude awakening, but I can do it. I'm tough. Like a fucking bull. It's funny. Welcome in to the network. Thank you for tuning in. As I'm starting to get hot at the plate, I could feel it. And sit back, relax, and strap it down. So we have White Sox baseball coming your way on the network. Because we're always talking White Sox baseball. As I'm, the first half of this, whatever you want to call it, stream, I didn't have any faith in the White Sox. But as this stream grows, so does my faith regains in the White Sox. Why not us? Why not now? Why can't they get hot? Go get it, boys. Why not? Go fucking get it. Let's finish strong. I'm going to go to the game tomorrow. I'm calling it. I'll be sitting in my usual section. David Logan, strap it in. We're going to anybody want to go with me? I'll be sitting 150-ish in that first row. I'm going to get some good seats. I'm going. Fuck it. It's a good thing. Man, I was going to go a couple weeks ago. I had first row seats, and I couldn't go due to a little small fire in my house. I was so devastated. Thank God I pitched. I gave it like a little volleyball tap to my buddy Hayden, and he was able to go to sit in the first row. You owe me one, big guy. But it was Clutchington. It's always good to have Sox fans as friends because you just kind of, I can't go today. Who wants to go? Usually you'll find somebody who will want to go to a ball game. Ooh, just missed that one. Runners. There's a runner in scoring position with 2 outs here in the bottom of third. This is the type of situation where you have to come through if you want to be a leader. Because he hung it. And I couldn't stay back long enough. 2 pitches staying in. I got to wait back and wait for my pitch and drive it. Because I like to pitch out and away. That's where I do my most damage. Got to wait for my pitch. Ooh, just spoils it off. But I believe I'm going to go tomorrow to the Sox game, try to show some support. Because I am a dieharder through thick and thin. No matter, just taps that one. Is that fair? You gotta be shitting me. That was foul ball. So I gave it the old 4-footer. Nobody believes that I'm hot right now. It's 1-1, all knotted up. What's the score? It's tied. Who's winning? The Bears. Tell me what movie that's from. That's a classic reference. In filming in Chicago, I always love my Chicago films. It's a shot right at the shortstop. Hopefully, got me. I thought I was safe there for a second. Thought he dropped it or something. Hopefully I get another at bat with a chance. Yes, runner at third, 2 outs. Clutch situation. I've been waiting for this moment all morning. Thank you for tuning in to the network. I don't give a shit. I just want to get a hit. Will he give me a pitch? That's a pitch away. 1-0.
Righty to the plate.
That's in. Not the pitch I was looking for, so it's 1-1. I want it away and up.
And a pitch.
Ooh. 1-2. See if I can step out here.
arm action on it, whatever it was.
Can he come through?
Here's a 1-2.
Ooh, just does stay alive. 2 outs. I don't care about that challenge. Timeout again.
Control the tempo here at the plate. Time called again.
Driving me, kid. Let's go.
See if I can get a hold of something. Ooh, he got him. He gone. Whoo, a nasty pitch there.
Now it's the
As we're up 4-1. How about that? We'll take that. As we're up in the, we had the ghost runner to 10th. Got some offense going in this one. 1-0. 2-0. Don't help him out. 0 for 4 in this one.
2-0.
Oh, come on. Timeout. That was not a strike. I understand that you have dinner. I'm talking to the ref right now. Just I'm going to step out again. It's bullshit. Looking for a pitch I could drive right back up the middle. Ooh. A little fast. Good pitch. 3-2, full count. He hammers it opposite field, but I think he's gonna a few steps over, makes the play. Not a bad at bat. Couldn't do anything with it, but we get the W. Let's see if we could fight our way back into this one. I would love to. As a team, can the White Sox in real life fight their way back into the division? I would love for that to happen too. As I'm gonna give it a go again on the mound. So I'll be right back. Stand by. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Your 2026 Cleveland Guardians.
Just about to get started. And on the mound today, Tristan McKenzie. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Fans, it's getting close to back-to-school time here at the ballpark. But there's still time to take in a few more games before that dreaded first bell rings. Individual seats are still available. Or why not pick up a 4 or 6 game mini plan? Perfect for those final few nights of summer vacation. Visit any stadium ticket window for ticket information.
All right, welcome back to the network. Sorry for the delay. Oh, as they're having a little conversation. Sorry, guys, for the delay. As we're back here, let's get it going. Let's see If I could have a better performance than I got shelled the last game. At least I didn't get the loss, though. Oh, straightaway left. One pitch, one out, as we have a 1-0 lead here for the good guys. I'm feeling more confident than I did last game, which I said that, and I got shelled. But I'm going to finish my pitches off here. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Because I was just spinning them up there last game. At no point did I have any sort of strategy. I'm going to concentrate. As Carlos Correa, the stud, digs in as he blows by 102-mile-per-hour fastball. As I have Pedro Martinez pitching motion on the mound. The two-way sensation. The shortstop by day, pitcher by night. Gas, he gone. Got him. Just looks back as we take a look at the fan cam. Did you know that you can control the fan cam? See if we find any Sox fans. Right there he is, the big guy in the middle. How about that? As we fast forward, as we follow along just my actions here in the road to the show, the Rick Dog Network. He's a pretty dominating pitcher. Stuff-wise, he's just got to put it together mentally, which I feel like that's a lot of people like that on the White Sox right now in real life. Whether it's pitching or hitting, we have a lot of young. We have to remember a lot of pressure on this young team just because they made it to the playoffs the last couple games, last couple seasons. We automatically assume that Chicago White Sox in real life were just automatically going to be this dangerous playoff team. But that's gone. This game is tied at 1. As I kind of hung it in there as he just yogs around. Got to hunker down if we want to get the W here as he stutter steps around second. I don't have to like it. I don't have to like it at all. But you have to give this young organization still a chance to grow. They're going to go through some growing pains. Pitching-wise, you got guys like Michael Kopech, who pitched big time yesterday, starting to come back, starting to show some signs. He's always had powerful stuff. He just froze up there. If I fucking face you again, I'm drilling you. He's a 378 fucking foot shot. Okay, let's see how. Now I'm motivated. But these young guys like Kopech, Dylan Cease, and Giolito all having, take some time to find their shit. Giolito is up and down right now, but Cease has stepped up, really found some early maturity. Kopech going through it early in his career, mentally, physically, trying to get over that hump. That ball's hit deep as he's going back at the track. He makes the grab. 1 down. And then offensively for the White Sox, guys like Luis Robert, Tim Anderson, Moncada, Eloy Jimenez, all going through it, trying to, find some stability at their positions, at their spots in the lineup. For the most part, they haven't been healthy enough all season to see what all of them could do. Now we finally get most people back, and then down goes Tim Anderson. So we're dealing with it still. We've been dealing with it all year. We can't act like we haven't. So it's been an interesting season as they hover around 500. Still just a couple games back, right? You never know. That's what I'll say. You never know. What if they just... I don't fucking see it. I'll be rooting them on. I'm a diehard Sox fan. I don't know why. They're pretty loyal to a fault. They'd be doing some funny shit in Wrigleyville. I grew up around there. I worked in Wrigleyville for a number of years. I've seen some of the stupidest thing ever happen, but they're loyal. Even the drunken idiots that show up on a daily basis. We aren't really your diehard Cub fans, but you see a lot of your diehard Cub fans. A lot of emotions spill. Like, the fact that they were giving Ian Happ so much love, like, dude, this guy hasn't really done shit. But I mean, whatever. I get it. They love him so much. Wilson Contreras, I understood because he won them a World Series, but it's just funny how emotional Cub fans get over this shit. But the fact that they thought they were going to be relevant this season, some of them, and now some fans are disappointed. No, I think they've had a positive season. That's what I say about the Cubs, and that's a shot into the gap. It's going to be extra bases I'm going to have to get over. Back up. Nothing doing there. It's a 1-1 game here. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Try to finish this inning off. Hold my team in it. And give my team a chance. So we're 2 hours into this stream. Welcome in. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to follow along as we talk baseball, mostly White Sox. That's a foul ball. Talking about going to the Sox game tomorrow, right? What's the point? Why do I keep doing this to myself? He gone! Sox fans, don't you think you're out? They just suck you back in. I don't know. As long as they're 500, right? They're not usually 500 right now. We'll take it. We'll take the good. Where there is any inch, we'll probably get out there. Right? We'll be out there a good 28,000 strong over the weekends, just because these guys bought so many tickets before the season started. Oh, it's hilarious. We settled for such mediocrity in the city of Chicago. Now we just try to remain relevant until the Bears go 7 and whatever. How many fucking games they play now? 7 and 10, right? They play 17 games now, which is stupid. Pretty soon, probably be 18 games. It's like, how many football games do you need? Really? I'll say that in about 3 weeks. I'm going to be all jacked up with my Walter Payton jersey, high stepping all over this fucking screen. But whatever. Here we go. How many football games do you need? Strike 2. But we settle for absolute mediocrity. The Bears aren't going to be good, right? Can't expect too much from them. Cubs, no good. Sox, mediocre. Bulls, they had a decent season, but still nothing to write home about at the end of the year. Oh, that's hammered. That might be off the wall. It's gone. Damn. Got it all. He's got it all. That wasn't a terrible pitch, but he got it all. He lit it up. Yeah, I guess it was. Right down Broadway. He got it. You know what? They'll make you pay if you just leave it up like that. That's had a little more oomph on it. Gotta finish your pitches here. See if I can hunker down. That's over the plate, but the change of pace. He takes his hat off, takes a deep breath on the mound, and wipes the brow. You got this, big guy. Fades a changeup. Fish ain't biting. Still got a good one going here. You don't have to give in.
1-2 now.
2-2.
Hey, we got one.
2-2. Fouls it off. Thank you for tuning in on the network. I'll step off. Trying to get my groove on the mound. Got him. He gone.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that
It was just a nasty pitch, is what it was.
You can't catch up to the off-speed stuff. There's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Now Correa up to hit.
Good heater.
In there for strike 1.
102 up.
And
Ah,
that one is
decent
lifted in the
change.
air.
Jammed him. We'll take it. That'll end the third. It's 2-1 bad guys.
Back here at the ballpark, bottom four,
As we fast forward into the future. Oop. Man, I can't get that 2-seat. Missing a little bit here. Gonna stick with it. That's a better pitch.
Sliced hard but foul.
Can't square it up.
The pitch. Swing and a
Hacking.
miss. As he was out front that time. And now
Man,
2-2.
can't not finish my pitches off here.
The pitch.
That's a good pitch. Just missed. Whoo-hoo. Gas. Fouls it off. 3-2. Trying to put him away. He dives. Gonna have to get over. He flips it. Got him. Nice play. So I usually don't get over. I usually just a little late. That time helps him out with a great play by Son of a bitch.
George Valera comes in working with the 6th best average in the AL.
Here you go, fellas. Let's go.
You and I got a chance to broadcast
102
the 2019
strike.
game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was
Change
some
up,
type
0-2.
of ad for the All-Star game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. Thought the city overall supported
Breaking ball.
the
Can't
event
get
pretty
him.
well. And now it's 1-2.
Got him. He gone. 'Cause I don't have great stuff on the mound, but I'm trying to just keep him off balance. So we're 2 hours and 7 minutes in. Thank you so much for tuning in to the network. We have this morning weekend Warriors session on the network. Don't forget to follow along so you get your reminder. We'll come on here. We'll talk some White Sox. We'll let out our White Sox frustration. Breathe in, Woosa. Breathe out. The White Sox suck ass. Breathe in and let it out. We are just a 500 baseball team. Breathe in. Ooh, suck ass. God damn it. Well, whatever. We could always bounce back. Hang in there, folks. All right? I don't see it.
The success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Do you?
And he deals.
Ooh, slipped that one over.
In today's game, not that many
2-1 to the big cat, Jose Ramirez. As he's looking for something to turn and burn on.
And a foul ball.
2-1, 2-2, excuse me.
I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between.
Got him. He gone. It's a big strikeout to end the fourth. As he likes it as we get a little replay. It's the big K. Little shuffle, a little fist pump.
Back here in Cleveland, ready to go
So
for
it's
the
still
last
2-1
half
here.
So in
Bottom of
for
5.
Cleveland, Sean Murphy.
Mr. Murphy, the RoboCop. Up to
First
bat.
offering is fouled off.
Man, you ever go back and watch RoboCop? That movie sucks. Curveball.
And the count is
0-2.
0-2.
Step off.
And looks
Make
like he
sure I
wants
make
the
the right
size
pitch
again
here.
as he steps off the rubber.
Ooh, high heat.
Next offering misses.
1-2.
And the count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ooh,
misses the
just
mark
missed.
outside the zone.
I don't want that pitch. I want this. I want to change up. Low and away. Taps it. Foul. Now, let's blow him away with the fastball. Got him. He gone.
He blasted it right back.
Siéntate. Set him up with that low and away change.
And up next for
Come back,
Cleveland,
get him with the
Oscar
heat.
Mercado. His first at bat was a strikeout. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his
Yes.
game.
Got him.
Center,
Straightaway center field.
Outman.
2 down.
Play, and there are
Thank
two
you for
outs.
joining me. Thank you for tuning in to the Rick Dog Network. Hey, everybody. Sorry, I've been hiding in the shadows all morning. I should be better than that. Set this shit up for a
Digging
living.
in, Gabriel Arias. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
There I am. I was trying to show off my sweater, really. Whatever, you can't even freaking see it. It's 2-1 bad, guys. We stink. White Sox stink in real life.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Welcome to Chicago, where we have mediocre sports. Oh,
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line.
does it get down? It does. At least it'll stay in the yard here with 2 outs.
He's there. It's a 2-out double.
2-out double.
That's a good sound coming off the bat.
That was
man,
good
and as
sound.
he
Sorry
picked it
for
out
hitting
front,
Mike.
into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you
I
just
threw it
don't
right
even
down the
feel
middle.
the
I
ball
challenged him.
barrel.
He
That's
was
a
there.
pure stroke.
He met the challenge.
So the batting order turns
It's
over.
Julio
Now
Franco
it's the Guardians DH.
at the plate.
Aldo
Oh, no, it's not.
Vasquez.
Excuse me. He's got a little bit of his batting stance there. One of my favorite players of all time, Julio Franco,
So 2 balls and no strikes.
had a funny batting stance with his hands up like that. Is that the shot? Right at the second baseman. He shuffles over Alvarez. Makes the play. Nicely done. Let's get some runs, boys. Come on. We can do this.
Back now at Progressive Field.
No runs.
Stepping up for the
End this
Guardians.
inning without allowing a run or more than 2 hits. Let's do that ending without. That sounds spectacular. Let's do that.
And a pitch.
Spins one up,
Misses.
1-0.
Ball 1.
Try to finish this outing strong.
This to center
That ball
field.
straight away center field.
Glides back.
Glides over, makes the play.
Glove. And
1
there's
down. That's a big out. Leadoff man down. Can he finish this off? Can we come back and win this
Here
one?
comes Carlos Correa.
Carlos Correa digs in.
That one's in there,
0-1.
0-1.
He's hit some bombs off me in my career, in our careers.
A few more pitches.
Here
We'll
in
see
the
how it
road
turns
to
out.
the show. So I'm a two-way sensation. I'm a pitcher and a shortstop. I was getting hot at the plate a little bit. Some hits. Had 3 hits in a row. After I was ice cold to start it off. Now I had a really bad outing on the mound last outing, but this one I bounced back just a bit. Trying to finish it off strong. Give my team a chance as we're 6 games back in the division, but we're going to try to finish strong. Over 500 here.
Also really good at bat. What I
For the
like
first
about this
time
guy, his
in
bat stays
my
in the zone
career,
for a long time.
we've been
He's an
relevant,
ability to foul
but
out tough pitches.
I think Detroit's running away with it here in this road to the show. It's 1 and 2. So we try to put away Carlos Correa. That's a chopper, 2 hopper. Quick play, we got him for 2 outs. Nicely done. Excuse me.
Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Bobby Bradley.
Gas just missed as it's still 2-1 here in the 6th with 2 outs. Ooh, fouled it straight back. Got one of them.
The 1-1. Comes up empty. That's
This is
strike
way out
2.
in front of that, right? I'm going to hit him with that change. Yep, me and the catcher. Catcher and I on the same page. To Shane Biden. Same pitch. Oh, he wants the fastball.
2-2 down.
Ooh,
Out towards right center
driven.
field. Outman sizing this one up.
it's going to be a ground rule double. At least that stayed in the park. Man, oh man, he got it a lot of that one.
Over the fence. It sounded really good too. He
I had him down in the hole and I let him off the hook. Ooh, we get the call. 0-1.
Stands in now and watches strike one.
With 2 outs here, trying to put him away. Jammed him.
Right center field. Albies, size
Makes the play. Yes. Challenge completed.
one left for the Guardians.
Nicely done. Oh, can we come back?
Here's
No.
Jose Ramirez.
Still 2-1. Bad guys.
Fuentes.
Jose Ramirez digs in.
Pitches in there. That's strike one.
Spins it in for a strike. It's 0-1. Come on, boys. Let's come back and get this one.
Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The 0-1 is
Ooh,
outside.
where is that one,
It's a
Blue?
ball strike.
Wow. Wants the heater. We'll give it to him.
The 1-1 is caught
Comes,
and missed.
still has the heat at 101.
Upstairs.
Change up,
Next
fouled
off
it back.
brings
Is that
foul back.
spun up there a little bit? Got to keep it down.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And that one pulled
That
foul.
was in. Spins on it, 1-2.
The 1-2.
Got him. He gone. That's a big time strikeout.
Away on the strikeout.
Puts it away. Whew. Big first out.
Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy.
As
He's built his
RoboCop
reputation
digs
as one
in.
of the top framers in the sport.
Gas,
That's in for
0-1.
a strike. The 0-1. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Righty delivers.
Oh, that's a wild pitch. As I hung on to that one a little too long. This will be his last inning. So trying to leave it all out there.
The pitch.
Chops
Stays
it
alive.
foul. This might even be his last batter. He's getting tired. Getting close to about 100 pitches.
And that one fouled off.
This will be number 98 coming in.
One down now. One down.
Fouls it back. Curveball? No, he wants me to go up, and up. Gas.
3-2.
Can't bite.
99 pitches and
Something
popping throws
low and
over
away
here
here.
in the 7th inning. This is where you
Whew.
really start looking for
That's a
any
tough
signs of
pitch,
fatigue.
but I'll give it to you.
And the pitch. Tapped
Ooh,
into play, but
good
it's a foul
pitch.
ball.
Just does spoil it off. That's the pitch I want. Change up, low and away.
Swing.
Got him. He gone. 2 down.
This guy's flailing at the plate right now.
That was
Just
big time.
disconnected from
As
head
we'll
to
take
toe.
another look.
The sink of his body. That's his fifth
Statcast.
strikeout in the series, and we're just 2
Google
games in.
Cloud.
Hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of
That
him.
was a
His
nasty
at-bats are just
change.
A little tough to watch right now.
You're coming with me, dead or alive. He gone. Oh, that's it. Like I said, that was my. That's a good call, because in this situation, the last games I've been giving up bombs. So he hands it over. He gave pretty good effort out there as he blows his cheeks out. Let's see if the Sox could come back and get this one. No, we lose. Son of a gun. Dadgummit. Another tough loss. So I drop below 500. Return to the clubhouse. Regroup. Regroup. I feel like I want to take a couple more hacks. Then I'll hang it up. So I had an early home run. Then I struggled for a bit. Had a few hits in a row. And then it's been up and down. Kind of like the White Sox season. So sit back, relax, and strap it down. We'll have a few more swings at it.
It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians.
We're getting late into the season here. About 140 games in.
Coming your way next.
Finished strong here. I have big offensive numbers. We'll take a look at it. About 500 pitcher. Bobby Miller is on the mound.
Bobby Miller. Chris, he
See
feels a lot
if we
more
can get a hold of
comfortable
one
pitching
here.
at home than on the road, right?
Indeed, Boog, and there can be several factors, whether it's just sleeping in your own
Strike
bed,
at the
being around
knees.
your
Good
family,
pitch.
going to your
0-1.
favorite restaurant before you come to the
Just
ballpark.
looking for a
I
pitch
don't
we could
know what it is
drive the
for
other
him,
way.
but the numbers are clear that
There
he's
it
been
is.
dominant in this place.
Just a little
The only
tardy.
frustration is you see how good he is at home, and if you're a teammate or a coach, you're
0
looking and saying,
and
hey,
2.
if you can be almost
That's
as good
pitch
as that on the
low.
road,
1 and
you're
2.
gonna have a great year, and we're going to win more ball games.
See if we could wait for one.
Left-hand batter waits.
Nope.
Just missed.
2 and 2.
Nice warm
Trying to
day
battle
in
back.
fall weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
That's a
Absolutely. You feel
ball
so much more comfortable
away.
at the plate. You're
3
not
and 2
worried
count.
about, getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kinda
And
be
he
more selective
walked him.
instead of just looking
Just
out,
flips the
away,
bat
so you
down.
can get the barrel to it. And that
We'll
part,
take
get
it.
on the inside part of the plate as
Early
well.
in this one. I'm going. You better believe it.
Here's Miguel Sano. Here comes
It's
the
a
pitch.
decent jump.
Second. Strike in there.
Oh, they got him. I strike him out, throw him out. My dadgummit. I've been.
Throw to end the inning.
He throws a strike. I look like I was safe. Whatever. Whatever.
Be Ricky Fuentes.
Grab some dirt.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position.
Brushes it off. Thank you for tuning in. Joining me here on the network. This morning swing session here on the I'm a weekend warrior now. You'll catch me. Don't forget to follow along. Ooh, he hung it. I'm so surprised by it. I couldn't do anything with it. Runner at third. Got a job to be done here in the fourth. Ooh, this comes to the play. Safe. We tie it up. Nicely done. Nicely done. So you just take a couple pitches. You never know what could happen. So as you take a look at the White Sox in real life, they have some of the worst at-bats I've ever seen. That's not true. I've seen some worse seasons. Some seasons that are worse than this, I should say, at bat-wise. But this has been up there. So I gave it a ride. Back at the track. We got that warning track power working for him, but the run did score. But there's been no patience for the young ball club. Some guys have had some decent years at the plate, but when it's come down to get some clutch hits and some RBI situations, they haven't come through. So, and that's a lot of the younger players. We can't string any hits together, and it's been tough. We beat ourselves a lot. There's no walks. There's really no good at bats deep into counts. So you're going to have to be more patient at the plate deeper into this season if you want to make a run at it. Start hitting some good pitching. Learn how to hit in some better counts. So, I could take that same advice here as I've been swinging at everything. It happens, though. Everything looks like a beach ball. No patience. You got to see it and hit it and wait for your pitch. Because if not, they're just going to keep spinning them up there.
Very difficult pitch to hit.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
Okay.
Righty to the
And I'm going to
plate.
wrap it up here. Oh, as they drilled me. We'll end it on that note. Thank you so much for tuning in. Now I have to wrap it up here. Thank you. It's been a fun morning. I'll be back on tomorrow morning. Join me on the network. So long, folks.